Okay, I had a little bit of problems with minor stuttering. Took G-Sync off. Updated my graphics drivers, rebooted. Let's see how this goes on. We're in Mogadishu, by the way. Let's go on a big map. Down in Africa. I have just drove all down here. From there. More or less the same dirt roads and all that. Another little view there. Anyway. Let's try. Yeah. Is that petrol there? Yeah, might as well get some petrol. Oh, bloody big lamp there. Oh, excuse me. Right. Wow, 76 pence. That's alright. I'm sure it filled up and it was... Maybe because it's out the tanker. Something like £1 bloody 90. Well, I have got a trailer on, but it'll have to come off because I took a freight job so I can carry on up this road. Could have looked in there, but oh, drive on the right. Yeah, funny enough, when I started out, I was driving on the left. And when I reached, I don't know whether it was Somalia, I drive on the right then. I should have really had a sleep though before I set off on this journey. Because we want to see it in the light. Mogadishu. Well, what's on place?
This is where it ends.
Oh, let's have a look at cargo actually. Probably no jobs. Oh, there is. Said there was none before. And so obviously I don't want that. If I can get a cargo one. And going up that bleeding road, they're all going on boats. Every one of them is leaving the port, look. So, I'll have to go back to the freight market. Yeah, see. Which more or less takes me near enough to the very top of the road. Which is that one. So, that's what I'll have to do. Because you came with your trailer, blah, blah, blah.
Here we go.
Dump the trailer. I've just swapped the bloody engine and I don't like it already. You'll have to back in here. Is that the front or the back? That's the back, innit? So, I wonder if I can get through this other door and back in. Oh, jeez, no. How the hell do I pick that up? Oh, you obviously have to go round somewhere. Oh. My finger's playing up. I'll go down the side here. Oh. Now, I was hoping that door would open up. I don't think I can get in here, can I? Maybe that opens up as I come at it. It's got to do, Annie, surely. It's got to do that. Yeah, I thought it wasn't gonna then. I had a bit of problems to start off with, funny enough, when I took a freight job on here. I pulled into the yard and it was just that spring bouncing up and down in the middle of the floor. I didn't know, I'd never come across that before. It was ages trying to drive on the spring, thinking it'd offer me the job. Doing all kinds. I had to cancel the job in the end. Took the job back on and then it went proper like it is now. But not at this garage. This yard. Not like the springs on top of the trailer in it and there's a white box around it. Yeah, the other one, it was just that little spring in the middle of the floor. Weird.
Time to get the job done.
Because as I say, I've just only just put all these mods on for the big map combo. I think I've got 235 mods on. That wasn't going to open. Give it some room to get out. Down here probably, yeah. So 15-hour job. Better get me AK-47 ready. Whoa, bloody hell, bloody big drop off there. Nearly 4 AM. Tell you what, you gotta be careful coming round here. Conked out there. Let's have a look how close I am to that lamp. Well, look, see. So, really, I should have went over them bushes. And I hate the sound of this bloody engine. I know I could bully me way out like, but it's crazy. Yeah, I have to go over there. Gotta watch it don't hit that.
Finding a new route.
And like this, thinking I could still hit the bloody thing. Oh my god. Am I gonna clear that still?
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Yeah, just about probably. Yeah. Yeah, them lamps getting away, don't they? Hate this bloody engine already. I'm gonna go to the services there and change it.
Get ready to turn right.
Now, it's great ETS2, like,
Turn right.
you know, all around Europe and that. The visuals. But again, I'm gonna get past this bleeding lamp. Should have went more to the left there. Keep hard over there. Drive on the right. Hating this engine. Yeah, but the ATS, better engines. Cat or the Detroit DD16. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna take off the trailer. Otherwise, it could be a bit of a nuisance getting in and out.
Ready to roll.
Right. Yeah, and the I thought I'd try them out. Because I was going to just power through. Wonder what that one's like. I was on just something like that. So the difference with these is what? What's the difference between them two? See what that's saying. Nothing. Oh, 6B and 6D. What does it mean, B and D? I don't know. Try that anyway. Right. So listen to it.
Drive safe.
Oh yeah, better sound. So much better. Is anything coming?
Recomputing.
Okay, glad I've done that.
Time to get the job done.
Steer me big in head in that. See, 2 to 4, up to 5. Six. With these 16 speeds, they change pretty quick. Sort of 6, 7 and 8, you know, you're looking at all the time. Just normal driving. And I usually drop to 5th for the corners. Tried to use a bit of engine brake then, but it should have been in 6. Tried the G.
Get ready to turn left.
6. Oh, that was 7, wasn't it? You're flaming idiot. That's weird, isn't he? Stuck on the pedestrian crossing there. Well, it's a little bit more built up here in Mogadishu. It was a bit barren further back. I must have jumped the lights in. I'm going to go from 2 to 5. Yeah. Seven. Oh, lights are not very good. split that. As we go into 8. Gotta get over. Ooh. Bit of a change there. Seven high, maybe. 7 low. Rough road this. I mean, I've been on roads that look rougher, but not as much on the force feedback. In this game, it's weird. Even on this map. Because it looks quite alright, doesn't it? You know. Bit of tarmac here. That'll soon disappear because it's only there for the bridge. Coming up to Balcad. I could have a sleep here, but it's not even worth it, is it? Soon be light. Look at that. What the hell's up with that? Balcad here, little pig and a horse there. Yeah, interesting. Another little horse, is it? Oh, horse, bloody fella. What the hell? What's that? Cat? Fella playing basketball at 5:20 AM. These two here having a bit of business. Oh, back to the rough stuff. Yeah, but since I've just done that with the turn the G-Sync off on my Nvidia card and updated the graphics and rebooted, seems to have gone alright now. Because I was thinking of taking all these bleeding mods off. It took me all day yesterday doing them. light's starting to come up, I think. It's not as black. Smash. Thing is, you can't make any pace along these roads. Otherwise you'd be damaging. Let's have a little look where I am. That's 19 ton. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, I went on a GMC community site, absolutely brilliant. So if you think they're doing any combo maps and all that, because they give you everything, they give you the load order, they give you all the links to what you need. Brilliant, takes all the guesswork out of it. I was struggling last time on this around Russia, getting the mods right and that. But I've just done exactly their order and everything works on Cadaado. Look, I hope this bloody road isn't like this all the way. Oh, there's the sun coming up. I'll see if I can get me foot down. Nice. Oh dear. Change here. Bloody hell, made no difference whatsoever. God, further down I was on like mud paths, mud roads. It wasn't as bad as this. It's a bit tarmac. I mean, it's a weird load I'm doing, like if it's bloody, you know, concrete, bloody, what are they called, rings. It's definitely not in the right trailer, is it? Definitely not. Concrete centering, yeah, them big concrete rings. Not the right trailer. This is a freight market job. High beams off. Yeah, they should never ever be in this truck. They should be in a flatbed or a low loader. like a bloody one milk advert on it. Center me head. Look at that, there's been a few trucks there. Gone in the water. Should have been. Drop the gears there. Oh. Yeah, going downhill now, aren't I? 5 low, maybe. Jumping right up to 7. Get on the 2 brown bits. Don't think it makes a difference, does it? Go on the 2 grey bits. No. Try the brown again. Does actually feel a bit smoother there. Staying on top of the ridges. Definitely. Make some time up. Yeah, it can be a bit monotonous if the road's the same for a long run, like. Yeah, still the same. gone off, but it's on again now. Does that now and again. These little tuk-tuks are everywhere. I mean, I think they've overdone it, like... Oh, bloody hell. Gotta slow down. Oh. Wish we had a little look there. Two to five. A drop off here. Ba-bum. Six. Six high actually. 7 high. Or overdrive or split gear. Want to make some time up so it's still light when we get there. Stay there, mate. Oh, there's another car in front. Oh, damn your eyes. Gonna get in before the tree. Woo! That was close. go top gear, eh? And into them hours now. Thing is, if I get a bit of a rough patch, I could really damage this trailer truck. There's a habit of just popping up, you know, a river crossing or something. The hell's that? You know, I thought that was a big step then. Oh, I keep going into the wrong gear. Yeah, I've got to slow down now anyway. Got no option. So this road isn't as bumpy. It's gone like a single track now. Let's have a look, is it? Yeah, it is more or less a single, isn't it? Well. These little passing places, left and right, you know. Yeah, shaved off a bit of time there. Nice and smooth for a change.
Turn right.
Jesus, look at that bleeding junk. You picking any hitchhikers up here, would you? left her in the high gear. Well, the high splits. Rarely be overtaken here, like that reason. Mataban ahead. Car overtaken there. Well, it's going well up to now. None of that micro stutters. Yeah, I've been suffering that for a few days. You know, when I'm sure the 250 odd mods doesn't help, like, but... Oh, come off here. Really? I knew it would come and bite me in the behind. I'm stuck here now, let's have a look. What the hell is that? What? I'm stuck on a barrel? You've gotta be kidding me. See how they handle it? Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a bleeding so I could go miles back. You absolute idiot. This is what happens when you try and rush things, innit? Oh, I wonder when my last save was. Hang on. Let's have a look where the nearest... where I'll be towed to. I could go friggin' miles all the way back here, actually. Hang on, have I got it on? No, I haven't. Just let's have just the same. Oh, not too bad. I'll go there. Okay. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Service. So, yeah. Right. Okay, let's fix any damage.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Confirm. To be honest, the damage was absolutely minimal, wasn't it? Considering.
Finding a new. Never mind. Reroute. Okay. Finding a new. Okay. Recompute. Never mind. Reroute. Okay. Let's finding a new. Recompute. Never mind.
Jesus,
okay.
This doesn't know what it's doing, does it?
Reroute. Recompute. Finding a new. Okay.
Let's find a little look. Yeah, drop back there, don't I? So I want to back out to the left. Okay. Well, lesson learned. What's this place? Just up here somewhere? Here. Yeah. With that, you wouldn't realise that, would you? Hey man, got the back in me mirror. Going underwater. Well, 4.5 hours more or less to go. A bit of a smart building for around here, that. still get my foot down, but just watch out when I'm coming into any sort of local village or whatever it is, you know. Then again, you could still have something open up in these roads. Camels now? What the hell? See, we're coming up to a little township here, so. Passing through. Be careful. Yeah, so that G-Sync and the variable refresh rate, turn that off in your display settings on your machine, you know, Windows. Although I never had variable the hell's this? I'll go around it. I thought that was like a what you call it? Barrier, you know, checkpoint. Yeah, when I was looking up, it said go on Windows system graphics or display, that was it. Turn off variable refresh rate, but I'm on Win 11. I never had that. I did have something else there. I'll turn that off. But went into my card, NVIDIA, make sure G-Sync was off there. And then updated me graphics driver, game ready. And reboot, you know, make sure you reboot. And it sorted that problem. Suicide Bend. Getting a bit impatient because I've got it here. Start to see I'm late doing that by an hour. Let's get this run over. Sorting that problem took a while out. Oh, that was funny. When I first booted up, it was a game change. I just loaded it, you know, as you usually do. On bloody 25 of me, 30 of me mods were bloody incompatible. Said, you know, not these mods for the combo map, the ordinary ones. So I have to go back to a save point. You know, load it from there. I don't know what that was all about. Sky changing there. Gradient. 2 hours left now. It's getting brighter. Well, that was an interesting road, you know. So I could barely see that then. You know, a little bit of mixture, you know, and nice bit of scenery either side. Yeah, so the northern end of this, or the western end, whichever way it runs, got a little bit more interesting. I find that with a lot of these maps, you start off at the end, you know, either, you know, southern or western end or southern end, depending on how it's lying. This is either the northern or eastern. It always seems to get better as you go up that way. From what I consider to be bottom to top, you know. Oh, welcome to something, missed that. Well, 6 PM. Not sure what time it gets dark here. I would expect 8 really. A little bit of moisture on the window there still. Camels. It's hard to take its head off there. Kangaroo. Looked like it was bouncing across the road. My eyes are getting bloody worse. There's a bloody big truck coming at me. Yeah, could be raining again soon. I think we'll get there though before the downpour.
Get ready, turn right.
Oh.
Turn right.
I'll just cut that corner, I think. Nice satisfying noise when it goes across the gravel. You know, when you look at this road, you'd expect to be bumping, wouldn't you? You know, but no, not as bad as, remember when we earlier on, it looked smoother than this, but more bumpier. Weird. It's my natural engine brake there. Oh, this is the airport.
Get ready to turn right.
I've been to a few airports, and one thing I never see is them landing and taking off planes. I'll just miss them, you know what I mean? But to be honest, I don't think
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
What are you finding a new route for? The state of this road? the mower on that. Well, here we are, 86, 89 frames per second.
Here we are.
I'm meant to be
Safe
looking
and
at that. I don't usually have that on, that's the overlay. But I've done it to check things. Okay. Next to the area. Yeah. What's in here then? It's got a jet and a prop, and is that a jet over there? Jet plane. Oh, that's a prop as well. Yeah, they're all propeller. And it's what you'd really expect here, wouldn't you? Expect any jets here. What the hell? Miles off there. Let's have a go with the mirrors. Get it over there, then straighten up. Gone? Where's it gone? Can't see much there. Where are you? There. Yeah. Am I going to the right bloody thing here? Yeah. Right. Off a little bit like, but do me. I don't really do much of the mirrors, but I could see that one not too bad. Okay. So. I didn't have to turn that off on these jobs. Okay, so not a bad run. We had a little mishap, but anyway, that's my little adventure there down in Africa.